Aloha, Paul Nakamura from the St. Francis Mission Department, and today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of St. Marianne's canonization in Rome. Exactly 10 years ago, on October 21st, 2012, we celebrated the canonization, the sainthood of St. Marianne. You know, I've heard it said that an inheritance is what you leave with someone, but a legacy is what you actually give inside of them. And St. Marianne deposited in each and every one of us a love to care for people, especially those who are underserved. And all of us here at St. Francis carry on that legacy inside of us. So today I wanted to share two stories and memories of that special day, that special canonization day on October 21st, 2012. And we have two very special sisters that will share their memories from this day. Sister Geraldine Ching is our former CEO here at St. Francis, former Director of Mission, and also Sister Davelyn Achik is our former Chairman of the Board of Directors and also an emeritus member of our board. So we're very blessed to have them share their great memories from the canonization day 10 years ago. And we look forward to sharing with you some of their special stories.
So my fondest memory of that day in Rome is that it was a beautiful day. This was October 21st, which is probably a little bit on the chilly side, but the sun was shining brightly on the stairs of St. Peter's. And fortunately for me, I was able to sit up in the area where our seats were reserved for all the representatives from all over the world for this specific canonization. So a few months prior to this day, actually, I received a call from the White House, and I was really stunned because I had no idea what was going on. At any rate, through the protocol people, they asked me if I would represent our president at this canonization. So I was very fortunate to sit with all the ambassadors and all the diplomats from all over the world. And again, as I said, it was very special for me in particular because I had been through some of the steps that I felt that led to this canonization. So from St. Marianne being servant of God by that title, and then she moved to become Blessed Marianne, and that of course meant that some things had to happen. So one of the things that we had to do for that to happen was to exhume her remains in Kalapapa, and that took almost a whole week. So I was very happy to be able to be present for that. And of course, the finalization, which was October 21st in Rome, Italy, at St. Peter's for her final canonization. So I have been very blessed in my life, and certainly St. Marianne has helped me and has guided me in so many ways and in so many times.
Well, there's so many wonderful things that had happened on the October 21st, 2012 that I can recall, and I still live throughout my life. What a privilege and grace by God that I was able to represent our Sisters of St. Francis at the canonization of St. Marianne Cope. It has been such a remarkable time for me, and there were so many awesome experiences that I had that day. First and foremost, it was a privilege for me to be just a few feet away from Pope Benedict XVI. He was on my right, I was up on the stage level, and I was asked to do the English part of the rosary. So we had the rosary before the canonization event, and I said it in English, and thank God I know how to pray the rosary. And also I was asked by them to tell the whole assembly gathered there, thousands of them, that during the ceremony of the canonization, they were not to lift up any banners. They were to be very reverent at the ceremony and do that. And to my amazement, because I was up front, there was not one single banner lifted up so that the reverence and the homage to the saints that were going to be canonized could be acknowledged and honored at that time. My experience too was to proclaim the first prayer of the faithful, the universal prayer, and it was for the church and the glorification of God for entrusting us to be examples and to be saints ourselves.